Good evening. It is Monday, December 3rd, 2018 at 6 p.m. The meeting's in the Neil Shapiro Center of Performing Arts at Winthrop High School. This meeting will be recorded live. Ms. Hames, will you please call the roll?
Mr. Fabiano?
Here.
Mr. Matucci?
Yep.
Ms. Powell? Present. Ms. Swope?
Present.
Mr. Vecchia? Mr. Perrin?
Yep.
Mr. Capabianco?
Here. Ms. Powell, will you please lead us in a pledge of allegiance?
Rise.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I'll ask everybody please remain for a moment of silence in honor of President Bush that passed away. Ms. Howard, I know we had 3 employees that recently passed.
We did. And a moment of silence as well for Christine Landrigan, who began working with us in 1999 as an ESP at the Willis School, and then on to the Cummings School, and most recently, and to date, the Winthrop Middle School, where she supported many students. Her kind demeanor and commitment to students' success was evident as her students relied heavily on her for her guidance and approval. I'd also ask for a moment of silence for Donald Sullivan. Sully began working with us in 2010 as a bus driver, and most recently as a bus monitor, keeping our students safe as they traveled to and from school. Sully cared deeply for his students and always started their day with a smile. And a moment of silence as well for Ellen Jones. Ellen was a teacher at the Winthrop Public Schools beginning in 1966 as a first grade teacher at the Center School. She dedicated 25 years of teaching first grade to the Winthrop Public Schools. Mrs. Jones was a 1940 graduate of Winthrop High School and a lifelong learner, obtaining a mini medical school certificate from Boston University at the age of 79. Ms. Jones earned many distinguished teaching acknowledgments throughout her career and undoubtedly impacted the lives of many of our students. I ask for a moment of silence in the news. Thank you.
Public comment? All right, moving on to delegates and visitors. I know we have a lot of scholarship recipients here tonight who will be John and Abigail Adams Scholarship. I know Mr. Crombie was going to come up and introduce them. What do you want? Yep.
As we call you, because I know you guys love to walk across the stage, we'll have you come up and get your certificate from Mr. Crombie, and then
Yep,
just walk past.
we'll all
You can shake hands, and congratulations to all of you for such a great achievement. Abigail Adams Scholarship is something not every student gets. It definitely, when you look at your tuition, depending upon where you're going to school, you know, it's not a full ride, in case somebody didn't tell you that. But yeah, honestly, I thought it was when one of my kids received it. I was like, woohoo, full ride, not so much. But it is definitely an honor to receive it. It speaks to your balance. I'm looking out here and see many athletes, students that are involved in drama and band, and kids at work. And that's a tough balance in high school in 2018. Back in the day when Cliffy Yarrow and I were in high school, we balanced it well. They didn't have this award, but I think the 2 of us will probably be standing there getting it. So congratulations to all of you and your parents, your grandparents, your extended family. I see lots of grandparents out here. School is different now in this day and age, and it's a lot harder to achieve some of these accomplishments and balanced life like these young men and women do. So congratulations to you guys. Keep it up. You make us proud, and this is a good night for you guys. So Mr. Crombie's going to read your name, and we'll have you come up.
And after the last student is called, we'll take a 5-minute recess or do a group photo right in the hallway.
Usually about me. Oh, good. So we're not going to make them lean over the table? Last year we made kids lean over the table, so we're getting better at this. You don't have to lean over, you can walk through the line. Team play.
All right.
right, so the 2018 John and Abigail Adams Scholarship recipients from Winthrop High School. First up, we have Mark Amatucci. Next, we have Aaron Amozu. Next, we have Andrew Angulo.
Congratulations.
Ava Bertino. Olivia Brandy Miller. Amelia Carlton. Brian Chalmers. Colby Dassoff. Michael DeChara. Andrew Demento. Victoria Donahue. Emily Donovan. Allison Earl. Joseph Evangelista. Christopher Espinosa. Daniel Gillis. Eric Gillis. Sam Hain. Jared Lavagier. Randall Lawler. Alana Luck.
Great job.
Cormac McPhail. Michelangelo Marcocchio. Camilla Miranda Yovera. Anthony Nargi. Russell Nichols. Elizabeth Nolan. Jared Owen. Brandon Preble. Patrick Sennett. Samantha Skobelev. Grace Smotrich. Patrick Sullivan. Ida Tewuchiwo. Katarina Thano. Jackson Tolliver. Fatma Tufa. Sam Yarrow. And last but not least, Caroline Zufanti.
So you want to tell them we're going to take a short recess?
Yeah, so let's do a short recess and let's meet in the hallway for a quick picture. And we are back. Moving on with our meeting, I'd like to make a motion to approve the minutes of the Monday, November 19th, 2018 minutes. So I have a second. Second by Mr. Swope. Any discussion on the motion? All in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? The ayes have it. Moving on with our financial business and procedures, we do have a few warrants, payroll warrants, and budget transfer. I'd like to make a motion to approve warrant SVW 19-9 in the amount of $141,057.74. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Ms. Powell. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? The ayes have it. We have payroll warrant SPW 19-7, the amount of $686,629.35. Do I have a second to approve the motion?
Second.
Second by Mrs. Swope. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Abstentions?
Abstain.
One abstention?
Two.
Two abstentions, and the ayes have it. We do have a budget transfer in the amount of $24.76 and $10,000. Do I have a motion to approve the budget transfers?
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Matucci, second by Ms. Powell. All in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? The ayes have it. Moving on, we do have a few buildings and grounds requests.
I make a motion, we take them all together, if they're all in order.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Perrin, second by Mr. Matucci. However, I would like to add to that motion by waiving the fee for the use of grounds for the Winark. All in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions?
Abstain.
One abstention by Mr. Fabiano, and the ayes have it. Moving on with our meeting, we do have a subcommittee report. Mr. Fabiano, will you please report how the Buildings and Grounds Committee meeting went?
So we had the meeting today. We opened it up at 4:35. First, we started to discuss a timeline for the ATC playground. We're hoping to bring it back to the town for capital improvements and have them fund it. We just wanted to set up a timeline so everybody was on, knew what we had to get accomplished at certain times. I think we came up with a pretty good timeline that way. Should I go through the timeline? No, okay. So hopefully we'll get it to the town council within a couple of months, and hopefully they'll approve it, and we'll have a nice new playground at the coming school. After that, we just went over some of the facilities information. Town is building a new garage at the E.B. Newton, and hopefully we're gonna be able to use half of that garage for our equipment from the coming school. We also had a small flood here at the high school. The town is working on it with the insurance and everything. Didn't disrupt school at all. Then also, the town is putting in a new fence at the ATC across from Town Hall, kind of to protect the students in case there ever were an accident and the car would make its way onto the property. So those were the big things out of the facilities. And then just a little update on transportation with the buses. The fall season, we stayed in pretty much in line of where we wanted to be for the budget. The in-town service, we're running like there are 16 individuals that are eligible, 7 are using it. We're using 2 runs a day to get the students there. And we also put out the RFP for next year's bus transportation. So we're trying to get ahead of the game and get that ball rolling as quickly as possible. And I think that's it on the buildings and grounds.
Thank you, Mr. Fabiano. Ms. Howard, any personnel?
Yes, personnel, we have no appointments and no resignations or retirements at this time. We do have 2 postings for a long-term sub for the art department, as well as a special education teaching position, long-term sub posting.
Thank you. New business, we do have an out-of-state travel request for the high school cheerleaders. I'd like to make a motion to approve that request. Do I have a second?
Where are they going?
Second.
Second by Ms. Powell for purpose of discussions. Ms. Howard, would you like to brief
Sure.
us on that?
So they have made nationals, as you know, so they are intending to go to Ocean City, Maryland on February 23rd and February 24th. They intend to leave either later Thursday afternoon on the 21st or Friday morning on the 22nd, and they will return back here to Winthrop on the 25th. What they would like to do is get the approval for the 21st to the 25th, and then be able to maybe come back for an amendment. The purpose of asking this far ahead of time without having all the details for you is so that they can lock in a price for flights and where they're, or for travel and for where they're gonna stay. At this time, I know that both coaches, Mari Johnson and Jenna Merchant are the 2 coaches of the team. They will be attending. We will definitely send 1 administrator and potentially also have on staff one of our ESPs who has a student. She's going to be traveling there as well, but she agreed to provide some support from the school end while she is there. Approximately 15 to 17 students, so there'd be 4 chaperones. So as their travel plans and their fundraising activity and the cost becomes clear to them, they'll bring that forward to the committee to make sure that you're aware of all of those travel plans.
You know,
Mr. Matucci.
like I said, with all out-of-state travel, as long as they're familiar with our out-of-state travel policy,
Correct.
chaperones and other safety issues that go on with that, I think it's fine. It's great.
Okay. Thank you.
Any further discussion? All in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, abstentions, the ayes have it. Do not have any unfinished business this evening. Public comment? Public relations, Mr. Swope?
Superintendent?
Oh, of course. Mr. Matucci? Mr. Fabiano?
No.
Mr. Perrin?
Yes, Beauty and the Beast tickets are on sale. That's the 14th, 15th, and 16th, the middle school performance. And the middle school is also looking for donations for their holiday fair of items that they can be sold at the White Elephant. So if you're looking to clean out your closet, now's a good opportunity.
The only other thing that I would add would be, take a peek at the superintendent's report went out to the community, to our families, and to our staff. And there's tons, my letter is nice to read, it won't take you very long to read it, the cover letter, but what's more important is the multitude of positive activities we have and exciting things that are going on pre-K to 12. And Patty Hames is diligent in making sure that we gather that information so that we can show the community as well as our families and remind ourselves of all the great things that are going on. So there's all kinds of stuff in there. It was 25 pages long with great pictures and great updates. So if you think you might have missed something, or if you have nothing to do on a Monday night, scroll through that superintendent notification. And again, the letter is nice, but the pictures kind of tell the story of the success and fun that we're having here in Winthrop Public Schools. So it's totally worth flipping through. Sorry, I know I usually don't give that kind of comment at the end, but I didn't want to miss that opportunity because it just went out. Thank you.
Motion to adjourn by Mr. Matucci, seconded by Mr. Perrin. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, abstentions, you guys have it.